Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant on Picard Season 2. I've not seen a single episode of the show. I've seen a ton of clips and I've watched a lot of critiques on it. But you can see from in the trailer, this really isn't Picard. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my book. Links in the description. Bless you, Little Joan. Bless you, Little Joan. If you check out the books, Joan gets treats. I gave her a treat in my other videos, which, by the way, are on Bitchute and Rumble. If we've got some Lotus Eater fans here, I know I touted the channels on Lotus Eaters. Welcome. I do screenwriter evaluations of trailers from my screenwriting perspective. And so, yeah, I mean, Star Trek's pretty dead. The guys who run it are so full of themselves and their political agenda. I mean, it's nice they brought back Q, who's long overdue for a return. I'm not sure why they didn't dye his hair. I mean, Q is timeless. But Patrick Stewart, first off, he just looks old. And he acts old in this trailer. He sounds frail. So the premise of this is Q comes back and turns the Federation into an authoritative world using his magical snap his fingers powers. And so in order to stop the authoritarianism, which I'm sure will be all about the patriarchy, they have to go back in time. And the only way they can do that, even though they've done it in Star Trek a lot of times, is they need the Borg Queen who can do it, and they somehow still have her. So they get the Borg Queen because they can't stop bringing back people. And guess what? They go to 20th century Earth. Oh, I'm sure there won't be an agenda here. I'm sure it won't be politics. I mean, where are the masks? That's what I want to know. Where are the masks on these people? Where are the masks? Why aren't they wearing masks? Yeah. And of course it's in LA and they're in a spaceship and they've got to change the past somehow. I mean, you want to talk about the most lazy, skim the top of Star Trek BS. This is it. This is it. February 2022, if you want to... Oh, it's an Amazon thing. I guess I could watch it, but no way am I going to watch this thing. No way, doggy. No way. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad at this point. It's just sad. I mean, I saw the clips of the first season, and that looked bad enough, but at least it was sort of trying. This, my God, a time travel thing? That's like the worst thing you could do. Star Trek used to be about exploring new worlds. This is not a new world. Everything in this is old. Exploring new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. We've been here a million times with this. Okay? Time travel, mirror, mirror, Q. This is all old. All old. And all transparent to some political agenda that the people who took over Star Trek are determined to push on geeks for some reason. Old G geeks are smarter than this. They're not watching this show. No. No, they're not. Old school geeks don't watch this nonsense. They look for real sci-fi stuff, like real nitty-gritty detailed stuff that you would see in the background of Futurama, and they laugh. They laugh at those jokes because they know. They're super smart. All those people, they're so off the train, off the Star Trek train. They've been off, really. They know there's way more. Even during the Next Generation days and after, they were getting off the Star Trek train. It's passé. It's passé for true geekdom. This is all just woke nonsense. And it's so pathetic that they've gone to the 21st century again. How many times? How many times has this happened? I mean, it's a way to make the show cheaper, I guess. But Jesus, man. And Patrick Stewart, another guy, just seems to be collecting a paycheck back based on something he did before. Every clip I've seen of this show, Picard does not act like himself. He just doesn't act like himself. The Picard of Next Generation was, you know, together. He knew what he was doing. He had a purpose and a drive that it's just gone. For this Picard is frail, old. There's constant cursing in the show, which is bizarre. And flies in with the face of the continuity. Just flies in the face of it. Now, the only upshot of this is they could, through time travel, actually fix the mess they made, but I don't think anybody on this show has any intention of doing that. If anything, they're going to make it more woke and more stupid, right? They're going to go back, change time, and then it'll be even more friggin' woke. You know, the fact that they're working with the Borg. The Borg were the bad guys, but that's a thing you'll see in left-wing entertainment, that there are no bad guys. Everybody's a good guy. That's why the X-Men share an island with their former enemies, because they're mutants, and the division isn't good or evil. It isn't moral. It isn't a moral division. It is just that, you know, who has the right politics? What's your position? And in the case of the X-Men, it's about being a mutant. In the case of Star Trek, I don't even know. They're so all over the map with their nonsense, just pulling elements out of the old show and throwing it in to this. I mean, they could have Picard doing what he does best, going to different planets, exploring the galaxy, right? They could have done it in a different way. Yeah, they could have made it grim and gritty if they wanted to, like this, but, you know, it would have been Picard, you know? Picard doing what Picard does. He was a little more diplomatic than Kirk. I still am an old Kirk guy. I mean, OG. For OG Star Trek forever. Even when the Next Generation came out, I was like, meh, this sucks. That first season's unwatchable. You know, it got better. It got watchable, but that's about it. So, yeah. Good luck. Good luck with Star Trek Picard. I'm out. I couldn't be more out on this show. Two things. I watched 2 trailers today, and I'm out, doggy. Totally out on stuff that I would normally be in for. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Bitchute and Rumble, and we'll see you tomorrow.